What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sold Out. And on today's episode, you can see what we have here in hand. We have the Under Armour Curry 10 and we have the Under Armour Curry 8. I had the Curry 9, wasn't a huge fan of it. Had great traction, but really wasn't a huge fan of that sneaker. So I decided to keep the 8 and go ahead and get rid of my 9s. So now jumping right into it, we'll go ahead and do weights first. I'm going to say the Curry 10 is lighter than the 8. 11.6. 10.5. So the Curry 8 is the lighter sneaker. So if a light sneaker floats your boat, the lighter sneaker is going to be the Curry 8. Now I wear a size 8, just so you guys know, but let's do what we always do, work our way from the top down to the bottom. We'll start on the Curry 10. Heel slip in and heel lockdown. Heel slip in comfort was great. Padding felt good. Wasn't nothing too crazy like the Kyries or the PGs. It felt just right. Heel lockdown was good. I had a little heel slippage until I locked the laces up really tight. Didn't have much heel slippage, so that was not an issue. Now, jumping on to the Curry 8. The Curry 8 has hella padding on it. Felt great on foot. It looks like there's tons of padding, but it fits perfect. It feels great on foot. Heel lockdown on the Curry 8s was amazing. If it come down to being a deciding factor, heel lockdown, heel slip in comfort, I would definitely go with the Curry 8. I think it just feels better on foot. It conforms nice. The Curry 10's great, but I really like the Curry 8. Now, down onto the laces. I'm not even going to get into it with the Curry 8. The Curry 10 has the best laces probably that I've felt on a shoe ever. They just feel super thick. Like I said in the initial review, it's almost like a paracord type material. I love the laces on the Curry 10. Now, on the tongue. It's kind of a hard battle because there really isn't a tongue on the 8, but the 10 has a great tongue. I love the perforations. It's mesh. You can see there kind of has holes through it. I love a very breathable tongue and a very breathable sneaker, and you do get that with the Curry 10. Now, on the Curry 8, it was pretty breathable. You would think with this mesh material that it wouldn't be the most breathable. I really didn't run very hot in this sneaker. And you can see with the stretchy mesh material, it's pretty stretchy for the most part. So I really didn't have any issues with breathability in this. Now, as far as the tongue goes, there is no tongue. It is a one booty upper. Literally, the whole upper is one piece basically, and they kind of have a different stretchy mesh for your foot to slide in. Ease of slipping this in is very, very easy, a little bit easier than the 10. So I would have to go with the Curry 10 tongue on this one. I just like the way it conformed to my foot. I love the portholes and the mesh that it's made out of, very breathable. Definitely the Curry 10 when it comes down to the tongue. Now, down onto materials. This one was kind of a toss-up. I didn't really like the Warp 1.0, I think was on the 9s. This feels different. This feels smoother. Like I said in my review, this feels a little bit smoother. I don't know what they did. It might have used a different material, but this feels pretty good. It feels good on foot as well, but I'm going to have to go with the Curry 8 as being more comfortable. I just love that feeling on foot. It literally is like a sock. It just kind of sucks to your foot. It kind of gives you that one-to-one feel. I love the way that it felt on foot. Also, guys, I have a cheat code to unlock these sneakers. Stay tuned towards the end. I will get into it at the end of the video. If you like Currys, you want to get a Curry shoe, I can help you make this sneaker above and beyond what it already is. Just stay tuned and I'll show you what I use in the end. Now, down onto support and lockdown. I'm going to have to go with the Curry 10 on the support and lockdown. I like this addition right back here. I like how this comes up on the side and on this side gives you a little bit more support. The 8, it has this material running all the way down through it, but you can see I can push that in. It's like a 3M material. It just doesn't feel the safest. Now, I had no issues. I played in this since it came out, almost 2 years, year and a half. I've had no issues with support, lockdown, none of that at all with the Curry 8. I definitely would recommend this shoe when it comes to support and lockdown, but if I have to choose, I am going to go ahead and go with this one. I just think it has a little bit more support. As far as lockdown though, you're not getting out of this. It's a one booty upper, so lockdown maybe this, and then support I would give this. Now, down onto cushioning. No difference. Literally no difference at all. Flow's the same. It feels exactly the same. I just think it's time to take the next step in the Curry line when it comes to the flow. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe a micro G slip-in midsole. I think that could probably take the Curry to the next level. I love the micro G. It felt very soft when I got it. So they got to do something with the Curry line to kind of elevate it above others, because right now, as a court feel, all the court feel in the world. The court feel on these is above and beyond probably a majority of other sneakers that are out there. So if you're like into court feel, you don't care about the impact protection at all, this is 100% going to be the sneaker for you. But they got to figure something out with this flow technology. I seen the flow slip-ons that kind of turn into a clog. The heel collapses like down like that, and it had a pink freaking flow bottom. Under Armour, what's up with that? Can we get like black on the bottom, blue, yellow, orange, gray, something? Like, if I just think if they could color the bottom of this flow. Now, I don't know if that works out on the hardwood. I don't know if it transitions to the hardwood like it does. Them ones are running shoes, kind of casual slip-ons. So I don't know if you would really play basketball in them, but something's got to be done with the flow. As far as cushion, it's legitimately an exact tie. I will say, little tiebreaker goes to this for the insole. This got the cheapest insole in the world. That's why you don't see it in there. So yeah, and this actually has a pretty decent midsole. They definitely upgraded this as the years went on. Terrible, the 9 was decent, the 10 is a lot better. Now, down on the traction. Like, you almost don't know what sneaker is what. You know what I mean? Like, and that's something I think they got to work on. Like I said, they got to add color, they got to do something. But I will say this, the traction on both of these sneakers, top tier, best traction I've ever felt all time. Same thing with the 9. I just didn't like the comfort of the 9. But yeah, the 8, 9, 10, anything with that bottom on it is goated. Like, anything with that kind of traction on it is by far going to be the best traction that you can get. I have not tried the Kobe 9 yet, so don't hound me on that. The PG5s was fire, definitely fire. This is a little bit better in the PG5. So I don't know what compound they used on the Kobe's back then, but this right here is definitely goated. And yeah, so if you're just in it for pure traction, quick response, this is definitely going to be the sneaker for you. So now, at the end of the day, what sneaker would I choose? I'm going to go with the 8. I love the way the 8 fits on my foot. I just absolutely love how the feel of the 8 fits on my foot. Now, aesthetic-wise, I might go with this if I'm looking for aesthetics, and they'll probably come out with some sweeter colorways than they did of this. Majority of these sneakers they couldn't do much with, how this kind of fades in right here. They couldn't really do much with these because of the materials. I'm thinking, you know, just the way the materials feel. With the warp, they can do a little bit more. They can interweave different colors and stuff like that. This, I don't think they really could do much with. So I get it. There's a lot of blacks, blues, reds, yellows, basic colors. And it was kind of the first iteration of the flow technology. And I thought the shoe was just dope. I loved everything about this except the cushion. Now, when I said I could unlock these sneakers for you guys, this is what I mean. Putting these inside the freaking Curry 8 changed it all up. Like, I was like, holy smokes. You kind of get this boom pad down here or whatever it is. You get that nice foam like cushion on top of the insole. Now, you do got to take your insole out of the shoe, obviously. You replace it with this one. Now, real quick while I'm at it, before questions get asked, and I'm pretty sure somebody might ask this question. If not, you guys know I did not like these inside the Curry 8s. I really wasn't a huge fan of the moves, the Move Game Day Pros. I really love these. I don't know if it was just a little bit more flexible, a little bit more comfortable on foot. These are a little bit more stiffer. So, I mean, definitely more arch support and heel support for sure on these. But they just felt a little different. They fell off in a couple different shoes, like the LeBron 18s. They fell off in the 8s. They fell off in the PG6s, wherever they're at. But in the Curry, it is like a match made in heaven. Like, this literally feels like a one-to-one fit when I put it inside this shoe. And it felt great inside this shoe. You get the impact protection on front and back. It is just phenomenal. If you guys get these shoes, I know these are like 40, 50 bucks. Definitely invest in these. I'm telling you, it does a world of difference. You can kind of see the padding. Like, the insoles inside these 8s were so trash, you don't even see them in there no more. That's how bad they were. They were like, I'd rather stack like 7 pieces of like computer paper up and have more impact protection than the freaking insoles that they had on these 8s. They did a great job with the insoles on these. They're a lot more comfortable, so you might not have to go with these, but if you want to turn this into like something with a little tech, you want to have better impact protection, you want to feel better, your knees, your legs, your shins, get you the Game Days, the Game Day moves. These are awesome. I love these for certain shoes. Some they don't go with really, like some that have a lot of air or like are really soft. They don't, you know, you might get a little bit of arch discomfort, but majority of sneakers, dude, these feel amazing with. Get these, you will unlock the full potential of the 8s and the 10s and the 9s. They felt great in the 9s too, and they all just feel perfect on foot. I can't speak for you guys, that's just me. Everybody's foot is unique, but that's what it is. Who would I recommend this to at the end of the day? Guard, 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 all day. Small forward, shifty small forward, something like that. If you're looking for impact protection, steer away from this or go get you the Game Days. Yeah, but overall, guys, they're a great sneaker. But at the end of the day, I'm going to have to go with the Curry 8. This is the sneaker that I would choose if it was up to me. It just felt great. The materials were comfortable. I love the Curry 8. And it was the first iteration of Flow, so I was like, oh, man, I really like this. I didn't know it was just going to keep going on every single shoe that Under Armour put out. Looked the same. I get it. The pattern's digitally designed, you know, like to stop on a dime. I love that, but I think it could be tweaked a little bit maybe. You know, give it a different design. Shit, even a herringbone pattern might be deadly on these freaking things. So, hopefully Under Armour looks into that and looks into how they ship these freaking Curry 10s. They shipped them in a bag. My box is blown up. So, I am your host, Brent, and we will catch you on the next episode of Sold Out. Peace.